Good morning and welcome to another exciting package of Joy News Interactive. Social media is abuzz with many issues, and we have selected the most interesting of your conversations to share together today, and we'll continue to celebrate our 60 years of existence. And as a glorious country, Ghana, we bring you today's trivia question. You can join the conversation via our Facebook handle is Joy News on TV. We are live on DSTV channel 421 as well as Go TV. My name is Miss G. Let's get interactive. Now, some of you can remember the fun you had in your university, the drink clubs, the outing, the long lectures, and of course, visiting, the significant friends in other campuses. Those were the days when university was great, right? Well, perhaps not so much anymore. In recent times, it seems members of some universities cannot meet without blood being shed. University clashes have led to one person being paralyzed and dozens injured. So, is there a way to avoid this violence? Are we not looking for trouble by organizing events that bring in people from other campuses? We ask you on social media, Facebook, should Power Nights at the University of Ghana, KNUST, University of Cape Coast be banned? Let's get to read your comments on Facebook. And I have a comment from Matthew already, and he says it's a nice call in the right direction because hooliganism among the youth of our tertiary institution nowadays is on the rise, and that is the only controlled measure to curb the menace. And students who are supposed to be educated to lead this country are indulging in senseless attacks on each other. Makes me wonder what kind of education they are receiving. The future is bleak indeed. Those students need to be severely banned to serve as a deterrent to others, since they are role models and need to behave as such, says Sana Mohammed. And Commodore says, a step in the right direction if you ask me. And does education have a meaning at all without home knowledge being acquired? We rear animals and we train humans. These are animals, says Nani Kwame, and it should be suspended for 3 years, says Mensa Everett. And president is sleeping. Why he let the euro making CD? Okay, I don't get it. That's got nothing to do with this topic. And so those are some of your comments concerning power at the various universities, whether we should ban it to curb the menace that we keep hearing when it comes to hooliganism. Okay, so today is World Meteorological Day. You know the people, right? You know who they are? They are the people who we usually blame, you and I blame, when Accra floods. And today we are celebrating this critical service that is usually overlooked in Ghana. Remember that without the Meteo agency, there will be no flight in and out of Ghana. So big ups to them, yeah, I'll say it to them. So we asked you what you make of the meteorological service, and here's what you had to say to us. Let's see you.
Somehow yes, somehow no. Yes, because, well, that's their field. And the no part comes when, some could be nature, okay? They can't predict it 100% because we are human beings. Yeah.
Okay. So do you factor the weather into your daily plans?
Not really, not really, not really, yeah.
Okay. But then has your day been ruined because you failed to heed to the weather forecast before?
Of course.
Can you tell me about it if you remember?
Well, sometimes you plan going to work earlier and there will be a drizzle of water, then you have to hold back, and that was also affecting productivity as well. Yeah.
Okay, last one. So how often do you check the weather forecast before you leave home?
Maybe once in a blue moon. I don't normally check the weather forecast.
Well, I believe it not in all times, sometimes, because they might tell us like maybe today it will rain or something, then it won't. The weather will fail them. So it's not like, this thing has to do with nature. So I believe you can't predict nature. I don't really take it serious.
Okay. So do you factor the weather into your daily plans?
Yeah. Especially when it's in the rainy season, I factor it a lot.
So has your day been ruined because you failed to heed to the weather forecast before?
No, 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 no. I didn't listen to news for the past 2 days. So I don't really.
Like in your life, has your day been ruined because you didn't pay attention to the weather forecast?
No, 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 no.
Alright, so my last question to you is that how often do you check the weather forecast before you leave home?
Well, not frequent. Like I do it like once a while, maybe weekends. Because it's weekends, I have free time. Every day I go for lectures very early and I come back late, so I don't really follow the news. I watch it on weekends.
So you do it at your convenience.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. First, do you believe the weather forecast the Ghana Meteorological Agency brings out?
Well, for that weather this day, I don't believe them because sometimes they will predict and it's not happening. I quite remember when I was in secondary school, we went to the weather forecast and they told us they predict. It's not 100% assurance. They predict. Yes, so I don't believe in them.
So do you factor the weather into your daily plans?
Yes. When I get up early in the morning like that and the weather is some kind of it will rain, I take I don't go to work. I wait for some while before going to work.
Okay. Yeah. So has your day been ruined because you failed to heed to the weather forecast?
Come again.
Has your day been ruined before because you failed to heed to the weather forecast?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about it.
It's come again.
Has your day been, has your plans been ruined or your day been ruined because you failed to heed to the weather forecast? You failed to follow the weather forecast?
Yes. But I'm confused about the question.
Okay, so maybe you didn't check the weather forecast, but then you go out and then because the weather has changed, it messes up your day.
Yes.
Have you gone through it before?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Yes. Actually, before you go out, you plan.
Has it happened to you before?
Yes. And I have to come back. Maybe I was going for an interview. Yes. And you see, for interview, either it rain or it doesn't rain, you have to go. So I got to Circle. I have to take her to. Is it in Sawam? Yes, in Sawam. And it starts raining, so I have to come back.
The last one, how often do you check the weather forecast before you leave home?
Because I don't trust in their predictions, so I don't really check. So I just look at the weather and see whether it's favorable to me. Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Do you believe the weather forecast the Ghana Meteorological Agency brings out?
Well, sometimes believe, but sometimes don't believe that. Because it's something they predict. It's prediction, I did geography. And in that we predict, oh, it could happen or not. But sometimes what they say comes true, so.
So do you factor the weather into your daily plans?
Oh, I don't. I don't even remember the last time I checked the weather when going out. I don't remember.
So has your day been ruined because you failed to heed to the weather forecast?
All right, so those are some folks on the street telling us what they make of the meteorological service and if they pay heed to the information that they give as to what the condition of the weather or what the states of the clouds would be. Now, let's talk some sports. And as we know, Kwesi Appiah is being tipped to be the next Black Star coach following the exit of Avram Grant. So what do you think of this? Is it time for a black man to handle the football affairs? Let's go to Facebook and see what you make of Kwesi Appiah coming back once more to be coach of the national team. And the street president says, I think they all have same vision of not bringing any cap to Ghana in our generation. Better to keep the money here, Kwesi Appiah, you say. And Ghana football is a laughable thing. If foreign coaches leave Ghana, shout to a local coach. If a local coach leaves the same, we need foreign coach. That's how it goes, and we'll continue till the end time with no glory. And that's from Abdullah Sana. And Awo says he should reject it. Ebufusem, when the thing is now condemned, collapsed and unwanted, they are considering a Ghanaian coach. I think you're asking. And Suleiman says Kwesi is better off. He's amongst the best. But won't the FA still detect To him, you're asking, far better taxpayer money cannot continue feeding foreign expatriates, says Michope and Michopo. And it's about time Africans realize it's only Africans that can solve Africans' problem. Expatriate coaches are not doing our team any good, so as our local coaches. So give the team to the local coach. Local expatriate coach, the same results, says Elvis Boateng. And I'll be happy if Mr. Kwesi Appiah is back. Good luck, boss, says Agbenu. And who actually cares about Black Stars again? Lamte is asking. And coach J.E. Sapon didn't apply or what? And I expect the players to accord him respect, says Ohimin. Aputo, says Roger. And we are not serious. Akosi Appiah, Kai. And it's about time we get Akosi Appiah back. Nyantechi needs to go. Domesticated, says Kofi Frimpong. This is what I call true domestication, says Biligo. And I think the man is fit for the job, says Avaga Lawrence. So comments from you concerning Akosi Appiah getting back as the coach for the Black Stars team. It's time for a trivia on Ghana. Today we are looking east, and here are clues we shared with you on Facebook. So let's see the clues on Facebook as to what it is. And it is a mountain that it's located somewhere in the Volta region. Let's see the clues on the... Okay, so we're going to take a break quickly. We'll be back to show you more on our Ghana Man trivia and to find out if you have the right answers to the picture we posted on Facebook. All right, welcome back to Joy News Interactive here on the Joy News channel with me, Ms. G. Let's quickly take our clues for the Ghana Man trivia. It's on Facebook and it says, I am the tallest of all my siblings in Ghana. I have a similarly tall cousin in Togo. My name is derived from a phrase that means at war with the bush. The highest waterfall in West Africa. Vley Falls is my neighbor. Who am I? These are the clues for our trivia of the day. So as we celebrate our Ghana month. And so, let's see whether you've got the answers for us. And God knows says Mountain Afajato in the Volta region, Ghana. Mountain Afajato says Sana Mohammed. Mountain Afaja says Chawite, and Mountain Afajato says Matthew, and Mountain Afajato from Andy Bema, and Mountain Afajato from Jamesi Mauli. So those are your answers on our trivia for the day as we celebrate Ghana month in this month of March. So definitely Mountain Afajato. People are still confused as to whether it's Mountain Afaja or Mountain Afajato, whichever it is located in the Volta region. Mountain Afajato, Mountain Afaja. You need to visit Mountain Afajato and also the Vley Falls in the Volta region. And so it is Throwback Thursday today, and we're throwing back on a beautiful personality. We've been asking you on Facebook if you know this person whose picture we posted and what you can remember her for. So let's see the picture. And do you know who this is? What do you remember her for is what we are asking you. So let's see if we've got some comments from you on who this lady is and what you remember her for. And Intiamwa says, I remember one of her movies, but not the title. I was 7 years old when I watched it. Her character was named Ife, and in the movie she was vindictive and hated Akofeja and a character named Shola. She went to extreme that she used hot iron to burn Shola's back. I still remember the scenes and how Shola hugged the gentleman at the end of a certain road. Laugh out loud. Definitely that's something to laugh about. Up to date, I still call her Akofeja and Shola, and this lady in the picture above Ife. In fact, this is the only English-speaking movie I remember watching as a kid. I'm now 20 years and it's been 13 years. To Joy News or anyone reading this comment, I will be very happy if you could give me the title of this particular movie. You watched the movie all by yourself. I didn't watch it with you, but we'll try and see if we can remember the movie you're talking about. Commodore says, oh my God, I have forgotten her name, but I do remember her vividly, how I admired her. I recently watched an old movie and which she featured in, titled Aya Mino, and she looks so young, cute and beautiful. And Ekuadonko says Kobi Kwabna, stabbed in the dark. She and Pascaline Edwards, Abna Yeboah remembers her for a role in The Stab in the Dark. And I remember her movie, Expectation. Her name was Dufie, says Frimpong. And Ednam Atachi, okay, I pardon you for the spelling though, featured in most Ghana movies in the 90s, says Marshall. For eating and breathing, laugh out loud is what George K. Owusu remembers Edna Matachi for. And he says she was the Jackie Appiah of her time. That's from Bafi. And Atachi Edna, fantastic actress, says Wabing. And Edinam, I'm sure you want to spell Atachi, says Ansa. And Ataji is Atachi. Where is she? She's still alive. She's still here in Ghana. And Amo says Edinam. Bena says Edinam. Dawote says Edinam Atachi. Her movies are dynamic, says Circle Boss. And so those are comments we've received from you concerning the actress Edinam Atachi, whose picture we posted on Facebook. All right, so that's our picture for Throwback Thursday. There's a picture on the screen that we want to show you. Let's see the picture. So it says, name one animal that lives in water. And the student says, frog. And it just says, add three more. He says, his mother, father, and sister. So that's our picture of the day. And let's see what you've been saying to that picture. Let's see your reaction to the picture. And this is how difficult teaching is, especially the young one, says God knows. And Jemfi says, simple. And Meteo says, ha ha ha. And that's a very smart student, says Dagati, ludicrous. And Laugh Out Loud says Kweku Ado. And Kobe J and Kama is also laughing at that. I love that picture. Definitely a picture that one would want to have on their phone so that when they feel bored, they look at every time. So after seeing that picture of the frog sister, mother, and father as the three beings that live in water, we say bye to you for today's edition of Joy News Interactive. My name is Ms. G. There's still more to come on this channel. Stay tuned.